Good morning, everyone. On behalf of Martin High School, I would like to welcome you to our 2023 Tiger Legends ceremony. My name is Lori Moreno, Career Academy's Dean for Martin High School, and I will be your mistress of ceremony for today's event. Please stand for the presentation of colors led by Martin High School JROTC, and please remain standing for the national anthem played by the Martin High School Band. The Pledge of Allegiance will be led by our senior student, Daniela Vasquez.
Forward, march. Forward, hope. Left, face. Freeze, color.
I pledge allegiance to the flag to the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, one visible, with liberty and justice for all. And for the Texas Pledge. Pledge to the Texas flag, honor the
Texas, one state under God,
one and indivisible.
Order, color. Color, march. Left, face. Forward, march.
And now, if you can honor us and just remain standing, get your phones ready, because we're about to play that fight song that Martin High School is known for as our Tiger Legends make that entrance. Let's give him a big round of applause. Mr. Bobby Castro, take it away, sir. Martin High School, Tiger Legends class of 2023.
seated. Before we begin, I would like to thank all our staff, especially Ms. Joanne Moreno, Mrs. Cristina Segura, and the rest of our staff for helping with our ceremony today. Lastly, I would like to recognize our fabulous students from La Banda del Ánimo, our mariachis, Los Tigres del Sur, our Martin High School cheerleaders and Tigerettes, our Martin High School chefs from the Culinary Arts Department, and of course, our amazing Tiger students that will help present our Tiger Legends today. At this time, let's give a warm welcome to our honorary guest present today. United States Congressman, the Honorable Dr. Henry Cuellar. Mr. Bill Green, publisher from the Laredo Morning Times. Ms. Ardith A. Epstein and Dr. Elizabeth Alford, who awarded the Rafaela Barberio Benavides Educational Trust to our proud seniors. Mr. Pitin Guajardo, Tiger Legends Coordinator. Tiger Legends Committee Member, Mr. Edgardo Bueno. Tiger Legends Committee Member, Mr. Andres Ramos Jr. And Tiger Legends Committee Member, Mr. Juan Cisneros. Also, thank you to all our guests for sharing this special occasion with us today. It is my pleasure to introduce our proud principal of Martin High School, Mr. Mario Mireles, who will give us a warm Tiger welcome.
Just like I say in the announcements every morning, good morning, Tigers. I just can't get over that fight song, and I hope all the Tigers in the house brought a lot of memories, sitting in those stands and just cheering on our teams. It's just a pleasure to be here. Like Ms. Moreno said, my name is Mario Mireles, and I'm the proud principal of the flagship school of Laredo, Raymond and Martin Tirsa Martin High School. I would like to welcome all our Tiger Legend honorees, their families, and guests. Let's give them one more time a big round of applause for this great recognition. As a former graduate of Martin High School, class of 1994, I know that we have a rich history and culture like no other school. Our hallways are full of memories and great stories. Martin High is embedded in the fabric of our city. Just listen to the crowd as La Banda del Ánimo plays our fight song down San Bernardo during the parade. Our tradition continues to resonate all over the city, the state, and the nation. It is an honor to host today's event and share with our students, our school community, and our guests part of our school traditions. And I had scripted some things, but sometimes you get that feeling that you got to say a little bit more. And today I got that feeling. It's just an honor to be in front of so many people that love our school. And that's one of the things that I try to share with our students. They come in from different parts of the city, different backgrounds, but at the end of the day, we share one thing, that we love our school, we love our culture, and we're Tigers forever. And I share stories with them in the past, and as you see, I invite as many students as I can. Why? Because they got to know our story, and they got to know where they come from before they go on and make something of their life. And I ask them for one thing: whatever you do, please come back and share that story. It is very important to continue that because you give some hope to somebody else that's sitting in that classroom. And that's what you guys are doing today here for me, and I thank you very much. Also, one last thing. You can see that our building is a historic building. As I said, we're the flagship school of Laredo since 1937. And I always share this with the students. In the front entrance, we got our staircases. And if you really look careful at our staircases, we can't do anything to the floors. We can just buff them. Those little cracks that they have, fix them a little bit, but the Historic Society doesn't let us do a lot with that. But if you start at the right angle and look up those stairs, you can see the footprints and how they have indented those stairs of all those people staff, students, principals, administrators, everybody who's walked the hallways here at Martin High School. And that's the tradition that we hold. That's the animo that we have in our hearts. And that's why Martin High School is the best school in Laredo. And I also want to say I want to plug in a little thing for our students. Martin High School has changed tremendously in the last couple of years. And it is with an honor that I say that today we stand here as the best academic school in the Laredo Independent School District. So again, welcome back. Welcome to Martin High School. And it's just a joyous event. And let's get on with our ceremonies. Ms. Moreno will take us from here. And welcome back to Martin. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mireles. We will now begin with introducing the 2023 Tiger Legends. Our students will give a short introduction of our Tiger Legends and share some of the highlights at Martin High School. First to present is Ms. Daniela Vasquez, who will introduce Robert Muller.
Good morning, faculty, staff, and honored guests. My name is Daniela Vasquez, and it is a privilege to be in the presence of such hard-working individuals that have earned the honor and title Tiger Legend. It is with great pleasure to have been given this opportunity to present to you Mr. Robert Muller, class of 1956. In his early life, Robert Muller lived with his parents, Albert F. Muller and Julia Bird Jones Muller, and was raised in El Chacon barrio. Muller graduated from the class of 1956 and was an active member of a student body. With his activities ranging from school dramatics to athletics, it was hard to confine the exceptional student that was Bobby Muller from expanding his horizons. While in school, he participated in several extracurricular activities such as chorus, the Thespians, ROTC, and was a proud member of FFA. On top of all of his school activities, he was a student athlete. Mr. Muller was a brief member of the school's football team and a member of the track team during his junior and senior years. From freshman to senior, Mr. Muller was a future farmer in FFA, where he was assigned the tasks of raising a steer as a freshman and was ultimately awarded reserve champion in his junior year. After graduating, Mr. Muller joined the Marines for a short time, and in that short time, he was awarded expert shooter. His time in the Marines made a great impact on his life, saying that it straightened him out. Though he was proud to serve his country, he was eager to get back to the classroom to continue his education, and when the time came to leave his duty, that's exactly what he did. Through years of hard work and dedication, Muller was able to graduate Texas Tech University, where he sat in the front row of every class and graduated with a bachelor's degree in finance. Before his degree, Mr. Muller's work history started in high school, where he first began laying gas pipes from Laredo to Mirando, then to his duty in the Marines. After his college years, he was able to work for the Laredo Independent School District in migrant programs. While with the school district, Mr. Muller was in charge of the finances for several departments in the program. It was only when Mr. Muller built two successful industrial parks, Inter America Industrial Park and the new Trade Center Industrial Park, that his search for work ended. A quality I admire about Mr. Muller is he strongly values his independence and takes pride in it. What Mr. Muller dedicated his life to was to accomplish the goals that he set for himself and to do it on his own, a quality I'm sure everyone shares here today. It is with great honor that I present to you from the class of 1956, Tiger Legend, Mr. Robert Muller.
I will be presenting to all the Tiger Legend, first of all, Mr. Robert Muller, on behalf of Martin High School, a certificate officially making him a Tiger Legend for the class of 2023, and also a certificate of recognition from Dr. Henry Cuellar's office. Thank you very much. So, Mr. Robert Muller, here are the certificates, sir. You want me to put the microphone? You want to stand?
No, that's all right.
Okay.
Okay, I just want to thank the Martin High School people here for my recognition. And I've been handicapped recently, and during back surgery and knee surgery. And so it's been pretty hard for me to get around. But I want to say that in addition to that, es mucho años. Okay, just a minute. First of all, I want to thank the Legend Committee, Petin, Andres, Mr. Bueno, and Juan Cisneros for my selection to the Legend Award. It's been a while since I've graduated from Martin High School, and it's incidentally on my picture there, it says 1956, which is fine. I have the great honor of being in both the 1955 and 56 classes. And everybody says, why? I said, well, because I was a holdover. During my senior year at the 1955, the counselor enrolled me in quantum physics, and I didn't know that, you know. So I didn't pass that grade, so they held me over to 1956. But in addition to that, I want to let y'all know I graduated in January of '56, and I'm a proud salutatorian of that class, and everybody says, why? Because there was only 5 people of us graduated, and I had the best grades of the 5. It's been a rarity to see all the people here in Martin High, many of my contemporaries. It's been a pleasure visiting with you all. This is the only time that I get to visit with you all and see you all. If I don't see you all, then I see you in LMT, the obituary section. I do want to say that when we graduated, whether it's 1955 or 1956, we left a definite mark here at Martin High for the past generations, hopefully to follow. For instance, we have the state championships in basketball during my career. And then also, I was a member of the 440 relay team, which we have set a record for Martin High School. And it has not been broken since. Now, I do want to recall the 4 persons in the 440 relay, and that was Meme Escamilla, Enrique Mejia, Tony Kazan, and myself. Like I said, we set a record here at Martin High, but once we got out of Laredo, we lost some, we won some, so this time has not been broken since then. I want to share with you also a member of our 440 relay, Meme Escamilla, which was the fastest on our team. He furthered his career in track, where he went to the University of Houston, and where he lettered in 4 years there. Again, I want to give my hats off to the other legends that are here. And in closing, I want to thank the Legends Committee, and I would be remiss if I didn't thank Joanne Moreno and Ms. Daniela Vasquez for coordinating this event. I do want to point out they made this proud resume of me entering the service, and I was proud to serve my country. But Mr. Ed Bueno and myself were while working at LISD, we were sitting around having coffee, and we were talking about me being in the service, and Mr. Bueno said, yeah, he said, your parents probably ushered you to join in order to straighten you out. Thanks again. I'm honored to receive this award, and thanks again to Martin High and Martin High staff. Thank you.
Next to present is Ms. Ashley Flores, who will introduce Elias Mendiola Jr.
Good morning, Tiger Legends, honored guests, and LISD family. My name is Ashley Flores. I'm a proud senior at Martin High School and the flagship high school of Laredo. Welcome to Tigerland. It is a great honor to be surrounded by such outstanding individuals who have achieved remarkable things. Today, we honor those who have joined us to remember their roots through the journey here at Martin High School and where it has led them. I would like to welcome an amazing man who has inspired many generations, and myself included, and has helped the community by serving, supporting, and giving back. Mr. Elias Mendiola from the class of 1959 was raised at 1018 Clark Boulevard in the barrio Buenos Aires. He is the son of Elias and Adelfa Mendiola. Mr. Mendiola attributes his success to his attitude, luck, taking risks, hard work, and studying opponents. He had two teachers that guided him and are his heroes. They were his fourth grade teacher, Mr. Carlos Garza, and sixth grade teacher, Mr. Horacio Acevedo, who he got the chance to take them out to lunch 5 years ago before they passed away. Mr. Mendiola graduated from Martin High School, and while in high school, he was involved in extracurricular activities, such as band, military band, and track. In 1959, he was the anchorman for the relay track team. One of his memories in Tigerland was the band playing in front of John Kennedy, Lyndon Baines Johnson, Price Daniel, and Major Joe Martin in 1957. Mr. Mendiola's college career consisted of Laredo Junior College and Dale Carnegie motivation classes. Some of Mr. Mendiola's occupations included the Laredo Paper CEO for 6 years, More Business Forms for 16 years, and owner of Lethal Business Forms, Inc. for 43 years. Throughout his life, Mr. Mendiola has accomplished many great things that not only have impacted his life, but other individuals. Some of the many accomplishments Mr. Mendiola has achieved included being the founder of the Laredo Men Flag Football, which back then were 6 teams, and now there are 36 teams in league. He's also the founder of the Laredo Sun Relays track meet, and lastly, he was the president of the Laredo Shriners Club. The Shriners Club raises money so that children may be treated medically at no charge and raise $3 million a day for Children's Hospital. I truly admire his dedication and hard work for betterment of our community. Mr. Mendiola, you have my admiration. I look forward to being in your shoes one day. Thank you for everything you have done. Not many people do what you do for our community. You're a true example of what an outstanding role model looks like. We have gathered here today to honor those Tigers who have chosen to spend their lives performing for a greater cause. Mr. Mendiola would love to share this piece of advice with all the youth of Merton High School. He states, finish high school, make a plan for your future, work the plan. You are very blessed to live in the greatest country. It is an honor to introduce Mr. Elias Mendiola, class of 1959, Tiger Legend.
Boy, I am excited today. Just hearing the Morton High Band play a fight song, it brings back a lot of memories. I mean, the band is playing great. When I was in band, we didn't play this good. Really, no. The band director, is a very good band director. But let me tell you a little bit of my story. I want to give you a little bit of advice to the students at Martin High, and that is that they need to start making plans for their lives. They need to make goals, short-term goals and long-term goals. Short-term goals is like when I first came to Martin High in 1957. My short-term goal back then was to make the band in the first year. And guess what? Mr. Elmo Lopez, the band director, chose me the very first year to be in the band. And that made my life very, very pleasant because I love playing with the band. But with the band, we had so many adventures. The camaraderie with the band, it's great. It's a family. The first moment I had with the band that was pleasant was when John Kennedy came to town. John Kennedy, Lyndon Baines Johnson, came in 1956 to Laredo, and they were campaigning for Adlai Stevenson, who was running for president of the United States, and they were right in front of the post office, and the Martin High band. I was right in front of both of them. We were playing beautiful music for them, and Mayor Martin was there too. And Mayor Martin started giving a speech on the future president of the United States. But what he was meaning is that he was referring to Lyndon Baines Johnson. But Kennedy beat him to the punch. Kennedy got up and started talking instead of Lyndon Baines Johnson. And he just ate his lunch. And he did. But we knew what was happening. Well, that race was won by Republican President Eisenhower, and that was the first big moment of my life. The second one was when the Martin High band got invited to go to the State Fair and also the Cotton Bowl. We went to Dallas to the Cotton Bowl, and we were out of 10 bands in the state. Martin was one of them that was chosen. We performed at the Cotton Bowl, but in practice, guess what happened? We were making all kinds of formations, and then on the PA system they came on and says, "Laredo Martin, you have your M upside down." Everybody started laughing. But we had such a great time in Dallas. I have a lot of pictures of that. And then when we're coming back, by the way, we took 160 band members to State Fair. And that night, we saw University of Texas play North Carolina. It was very exciting. Coming back to Laredo, we stopped in Austin. They had a parade in Austin, and we were marching in Austin. But the band, our beat was very high. I'm a drummer. We had 150 beats per minute, so it was very, very fast, and we would high step, And Austin, it's a town that has a lot of hills, and it was very tiring for everybody. When we finished, guess what? 15 Laredo girls from the band fainted. We had people all over taking care of the girls there, and it was a very funny occasion. But we made it. We made it back to Laredo, and that was a great moment in my life. And what I want to tell the students from now on, what you need to do is you need to make a plan and work the plan and make some goals. Like my short-term goal was to make the band first, and I completed that right away. Second goal in my life, in my annual, there's my picture in there, and it says, they asked me, what do you want to do in life? And I says, well, I just want to be small, successful businessman. Small, successful businessman. And that was my long-term goal. Guess what? I made it in 40 years. I started my business because I knew that if if you get to 39 years old and you don't have a business, you'll never have a business. Those are the rules of the game. So at 39, I started my own business, and I did great. And now, I've been in my business, that's 43 years. Let's see, what else do I have? See, I had to change my speech because they only gave me 2-3 minutes to speak. So I'm improvising. Yes, and something that I recommend that the students do here at Martin is to get mentors in your life. Mentors will help you. They're mostly older people that have been through life, so a lot of adventures. And one of my mentors back then was Tony Sanchez from IBC, who became very successful. He would always, I would always go to him and ask him, what do I do here? He would tell me. That was one of my first mentors. Also, Mr. Cyrus from Cyrus Hardware. He was one of my mentors. Betty Flores' father, Mr. Eloy Garcia, was another of my mentors. I had about 4 or 5 mentors in my life that helped me so much. They helped me make money too. Because Mr. Garcia, Eloy Garcia, one time, I was buying this real estate, and some people tell me, you're crazy. They say, you're buying a white elephant. And Mr. Garcia told me, no, Elias, he says, you go ahead and buy it. I know what I'm telling you. So I bought it, and guess what? I made a lot of money because of his advice. So do have mentors in your life, and they will help you forever. Let's see, what else? Somebody. I'm going to finish with a prayer that belongs to the Masonic Lodge. And it says, may the blessings of heaven rest upon you and your loved ones. God bless you, and have a good day.
Thank you very much, Mr. Elias. Those are yours.
Yes.
Those are yours. Thank you very much.
Next to present is Miss Emily Leon, introducing Socorro Cortez Garza.
Good morning, faculty, honored guests, and Tiger Legends. My name is Emily Leon. I'm a member of the award-winning Martin Cheer team, a competitor of UIL academics, and a proud Tiger of the class of 2023. I'm honored to welcome you all to Tigerland today as we celebrate a past Tiger who truly embodies the meaning of once a Tiger, always a Tiger, showing us exactly what it means to be a Tiger by battling all her hardships to become the woman she is today. Her drive and determination of overcoming obstacles has shown us to never forget the roots we come from, and led her here to accept this prestigious award today, Ms. Socorro Cortez Garza. Ms. Garza is the daughter of Felipe and Maria Cortez. She lived in the Martin community, being from Los Monines Barrio, throughout her elementary, middle, and high school years. She graduated from the mighty class of 1960, and although she did not have much time for extracurricular activities due to working at such a young age, she still managed to show her strengths through her vigorous work ethic and professional discipline. She began to work in McClellan's department store and continued on to Holiday Inn, Laredo Del Mar Development Company, and Laredo Morning Times. Through her various employments, she learned to work hard in all she participated in through her adult life, and she always felt honored for her excellent work and owes great thanks to Martin High School for helping her get a start in her success and building the foundation which helped her grow into the person she is today. After graduation, Ms. Garza moved on to receive many recognitions for her amazing work. In 1969, she was awarded the 100-Year Award by the Laredo Morning Times for her anniversary of service and dedication, and later went on to receive the Milaredo Award in 1996 for her commitment to Laredo. Both awards go to show the dedication that Ms. Garza has to her town as a proud Tiger, and shows her efforts to give back to the community, which raised her to be the successful woman she is now. A message that Ms. Garza would like to share with all of us Tiger Legends in the making and fellow Tigers is to set goals and dream high. Sky's the limit. Remember to always be honest and responsible. Ms. Garza, thank you for all you have done and for being a great role model to all women in Tigers and showing we can be anything we aspire to be, and obstacles are nothing if we work to overcome them. You are an exemplary character and someone I wish to emulate with one day. Without further ado, it is my honor to present to you the following 2023 Tiger Legend, Ms. Socorro Cortez Garza from the mighty class of 1960.
Well, thank you, and good morning. First of all, I want to thank the committee. I would like to thank the committee that has chosen me Tiger Legend. I'm humbled and honored to receive this honor. It was a pleasure to attend Martin High School and to graduate with the class of 60, one of the happiest moments of my life. After our graduation, I went to work immediately. My Martin High School education gave me the opportunity to be employed in several good positions. And even without a college degree, I was able to excel in all areas of my employment. As a Laredo Morning Times employee, I work under several publishers, including the current publisher, Mr. William B. Green, until I retire. Thank you, Mr. Green, for being here. When I started working at the newspaper, my position, Mr. Fisco Aguilar, who interviewed me, told me that I was going to be the dummy girl. And I said, dummy girl, well, what am I supposed to do? And he said, do the layout of the paper. You will learn. We will show you how, and you will learn. Well, this dummy girl, when my position, when I was, oh my goodness, when I was promoted to advertising supervisor, they hired a new person to do the dummy. Well, I was the last of the dummies, I think, because now it has a title. Her title was, let me see, what was her title? It was coordinator, okay? That's when I was promoted. Now, the times have changed, and they have changed a lot. Now the dummy, the layout of the paper, is done in a computer, and I was there to see it happen. Well, this dummy girl was given awards and accolades for my performance, concerning my performance in special events and special publications of the Laredo Morning Times. I say again, my Martin High School education gave me the opportunities that I will always be thankful for and forever grateful to the great and wonderful teachers of Martin High School and to my parents, who instill in me to be responsible and to always do my very best. To the students, I say, if in my time there would have been all these government programs for higher education, I would have taken advantage of these opportunities. You have them now. Take advantage, set your goals, dream big. The sky is the limit. I close by saying, I'm very proud to say, once a Tiger, always a Tiger. God bless Martin High School.
Next to present is Ms. Laisha Gonzalez, who will introduce Margie Ramirez Ibarra.
Good morning, faculty, staff, Tiger Legends, and everyone that has joined us on today's remarkable event known as Tiger Legends. I am Laisha Gonzalez, Senior Class President and TD Heart Ambassador of the state of Texas. I'm a dual enrollment student from Dr. Dennis D. Canturli College at Martin High School. It is with great pleasure and honor to present not only an extraordinary woman, but also our Webb County Clerk, Margie Ramirez Ibarra. All of her hard work, dedication, and overall commitment has led her to become the Tiger Legend that stands today. It is my honor and privilege to present you this morning from the class of 1964, Margie Ibarra Ramirez, 2023 Tiger Legend. Just like everyone, Margie Ibarra had a journey filled with great encounters and obstacles that were put into her life. Her parents, Inocencia Ramirez and Manuel Ramirez, were hardworking and always supported her with all her goals and desires. Unfortunately, her dad, Manuel Ramirez, passed away, and her mom, Inocencia Ramirez, did everything necessary to support Miss Margie Ibarra to the best ability. Her dad had a flower shop in which Miss Ibarra's mother decided to continue the business as well. She would go help every day after school to make sure her mother had all the help she needed. All of her life experiences while growing up has taught her the ability of life and striving for her goals despite the obstacles that she encountered. Today, Margie Ibarra serves as the Webb County Clerk. This is her 6th term as clerk at the Webb County, serving since 2003. What makes her love her job is the ability to listen and socialize with her work environment. It is indeed challenging. However, she enjoys taking leadership roles and making a positive difference. Despite the difficult circumstances she went through, she never gave up and instead worked harder to achieve her goals. If you love what you do and dedicate yourself to what you're compassionate about, you will love and enjoy your lifestyle. Margie Ramirez Ibarra graduated from Mighty Tiger class of 1964, attended Laredo Junior College and Texas A&M International University to major in business administration. Margie Ibarra was employed while attending high school, and her employment has shaped her work ethic in many amazing ways. She attributes her success as a professional to God for allowing her opportunities and knowledge, also to her family values and hardworking parents, husband, and children. She will always thank her dedicated and caring teachers. Throughout her high school journey, she was thankful for having wonderful teachers and mentors at LISD and in high school that guided her to realize her future goals. She stated all through elementary, middle, and high school that she was blessed to have great teachers and mentors who took extra time out of their schedule to let her know that they would always be there to help no matter the circumstances. In fact, there's a specific and remarkable anecdote that she will always carry in her heart and remember. And those words are the following. We had lockers, she was in history class with Mr. Lang, and President Kennedy was assassinated. In her childhood, the name of her barrio while attending elementary school was called El Cuatro. With all of the memorable memories throughout her academic years, there's a fond memory she will remember as a student when the years that she was in Tigerland. In 1964, they were going to be the last class before Nixon High School opened. They also learned to appreciate the outdoors by walking to and from school without complaining. She also stated how she remembers how they had great administration where there were rules that students had to follow, otherwise there would be consequences. However, with the strict rules and guidance, there would be a lot more respect during the day, and they learned, most importantly, discipline and manners. To conclude all the fascinating things Margie Ibarra had are something more than extraordinary to not only Tigerland, but also the community of Laredo, Texas as a whole. Margie Ibarra would like to share a powerful message for the future leaders of our community. And her message is for the student body to realize that every day is a new beginning. The sky is the limit for any career. Learn as much as you can and never be afraid to take on the new challenges. If you feel you can do something good for the community, she wants to encourage each and every one of you to do it. It's better to have a life of oh well than a life of what if. She would also like to mention the significance of always staying humble and spreading kindness every day. Thank you, Margie Ibarra, for your positive words and message that we can continue to take within our journey to be the change we aspire to see in the future. Overall, it is my privilege to present the following Tiger Legend, a one-of-a-kind woman that has achieved so many accomplishments and to this day continues to do a magnificent work in being a positive role model to the community of Laredo, Texas as a whole. Thank you, Margie Ibarra, for everything you have done for inspiring Tigerland to become the best version of ourselves. Congratulations, Ms. Margie Ibarra, Tiger Legend from the graduating class of 1964.
Good morning. I want to thank Ms. Gonzalez because she was our county clerk for the day for the Optimist Club. So I really appreciate what she has said and what she put together. First of all, I want to thank God for all the advantages that He has given me. You know, I saw all these opportunities. I want to go ahead and thank my family, my son Juan, David, my daughters Rachel, Sandra, my daughter-in-law Lulu, and my granddaughters Emma and Leila. I want to thank the committee, you know, for this very, very important and wonderful, what can I say? I don't even have words for that. And I know that my son always says, you're supposed to already know. You've been in office for so long. You're supposed to already know what to say. And I keep telling him, if I was a politician, I would know how to say many things. But I'm not a politician. I'm a public servant, so I just help and listen. You know, so basically, I mean, what can I say? What can I say about Martin High? It has been the doors open. When you're in high school, that opens your doors to everything. So everybody should really pay attention to the years that you're in high school because after that, the world is out there. You know, and I thank all my teachers. I thank everybody. I thank everybody that has put this together. You know, it has been an honor for me and something that I would always remember. You know, I thank Judge for having nominated me and all the committee. So thank you all very much. And I know that one of my teachers would always say, you know, after you do a speech or say anything, you have to say, and I am a Tiger. You know, so I'm very proud to be a Martin High School Tiger. And I know that people tell us, you usually attend the games, you know, different activities. Do you have somebody there playing or like that? I say no. But we're always very proud to be a part of Martin High School, and I support every activities that they have. I want to thank everybody. May God bless you, and thank you very much for everything.
Next to present is Mr. Armando Valadez Jr. to introduce Hector J. Garcia.
Hello, good morning. My name is Armando Valadez Jr., better known as AJ, and I am currently a senior at Martin High School. It is a privilege to be surrounded by such unique individuals who have achieved remarkable accolades. I would like to welcome our community that serves, supports, and gives back to the community that shaped him into the man he is today. Hector J. Garcia, a graduate of the class of 1970, was raised at 602 Chihuahua Street in Heights neighborhood by his two loving parents, Leopoldo S. Garcia and Amelia P. Garcia. Mr. Garcia attended Heights Elementary and later graduated from Martin High School. After graduation, he attended Laredo College to earn his Associates of Arts. Next, he attended Texas A&M International University, where he wanted to further his education and get Bachelor of Arts and Master's degree. As an exceptional student at Martin High School, Mr. Garcia was a future Farmers of America member, where he earned the Life Project Award. He also received the Catholic Youth Organization Award. Mr. Garcia worked 33 years for Laredo Independent School District. He spent a lifetime educating and influencing the youth of our community. He began his career as a teacher at Didio Char Elementary for 1 year. Later on was a teacher at Leon Dikes Elementary for 10 years. He was then a curriculum specialist at Leon Dikes Elementary for 2 years, an assistant principal at LJ Christian Middle School for 5 years. In 1994 through 2000, Mr. Garcia was a principal at CM McDonald Elementary. The campus was first a TEA recognized and then exemplary campus. Once again, he was principal for FS Lara Academy from 2002 through 2007. He was also a principal at Nixon High School during 2002-2003 and a principal at Martin High School from 2004-2005. Finally, he was a district discipline hearings officer for 1 year. Mr. Garcia attributes his success in life to having a strong faith in God and treating people with dignity and respect. Lastly, Mr. Garcia would love to share this piece of advice with all the prosperous youth of Martin High School. He states, stay in school, always have a vision, and stay focused on your vision. Let no one or anything stop them from achieving your ultimate goal. Never give up on your dreams. It is an honor to introduce Mr. Hector J. Garcia, class of 1970, Tiger Legend.
Good morning. First of all, I want to thank God for giving me the opportunity to be here this morning with you all these lovely people that we have here. I also want to thank my wife, my children, and I want you all to know, especially the students, when I was in Martin's High School, I married my high school sweetheart. And this summer we'll be celebrating 52 years of marriage. And the last time that I was here, I was speaking to the Martin High School faculty. And there's still a lot of people here that were here when I was here, and I was talking about 15, 20 years ago. And I saw a lot of people come to me and say, hey, Mr. Garcia, you know, I remember you used to be my teacher and everything. I even had one said that, I remember when you were at Kristen, you paddled me. I said, we're not gonna debate that, you know, we're just gonna stick to it. No, but I give thanks to God for giving me the opportunity to have had such a successful career. And as they mentioned, I was a principal at McDonald Elementary for 6 years. In those 6 years, my first year, we were recognized by the Texas Education Agency, and then we had 5 consecutive exemplary statuses, which is, up to now, it still holds a record. So, I mean, it's been good to me. And I just want to say, God bless you all, you know, and you all have a nice day. Thank you. By the way, one last thing. before I forget, Mr. Mireles was a student at Kristen when I was the assistant principal. I didn't paddle him.
Next to present is Ms. Melissa Rodriguez, who will be introducing Carmen H. Gonzalez.
Good morning, Tigers legend, honors guests, and LISD family. My name is Melissa Rodriguez. I am a proud senior attending the Dennis Dr. Cantu Early College at High School at Martin High. I was named the 2023 LMT All-City Libero of the Year. I can tell you what an honor it is to be in the same room surrounded by such upstanding members of Martin's rich and storied history. Today, I would like to present to you a woman of great character, an esteemed leader of women and men. She exemplifies what it means to be a Martin Tiger. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Ms. Carmen Gonzalez. Ms. Carmen Gonzalez is a graduate of class of 1973. She is the daughter of Ms. Fernando Gonzalez and Ms. Maria Gonzalez, and she was raised at 1819 Main in Laredo, Texas, in the barrio El Trece. Her love for the sport of volleyball began in the summer going to her freshman year at Martin. Coach Becky Solis called Ms. Gonzalez early in the morning to ask her if she wanted to play volleyball. She, of course, said yes. However, Ms. Gonzalez quote, "I remember practicing volleyball at 6 in the morning before class started because volleyball was not yet recognized by UIL. So we would play across and play in Nuevo Laredo at the Semana Deportiva and win and receive our trophy." However, volleyball was not only the extracurricular activity that caught her eye. Throughout her high school career, she was part of various organizations, including Spanish Honor Society, ROTC, captain of the girls volleyball team, part of the track team, and student council member. Some fond memories Ms. Gonzalez had as a student at Tigerland were time spent with her volleyball teammates, games, track meets. Throughout her high school years, Coach Becky G. Solis was a mentor to Ms. Gonzalez, which contributed to her future. Not only did she encourage and guided her, but also her volleyball players. During summer, while attending school, she was in one of the LISD main offices with the NYC program. She believed that her work ethic was molded by her home life, also by participating in sports. As a player and leader of the volleyball team, she personified the true grit and determination of an inspired athletic. At work, she applied these skills and recognized their value. After high school, Ms. Gonzalez had a lot of support that contributed to her success as a professional. The support from her parents, teachers, Captain Becky Solis, and God were valuable to all her accomplishment. She went to LCC and met Sara Trevino and wanted to become a PE teacher. She transferred to Texas Women's University and graduated in December 1977. Coach Gonzalez's career began as a Spanish teacher for the one semester at St. Aug. Then later began working at Martin High School, where she became the head coach of the Mighty Tiger volleyball team and was assistant coach for the girls basketball, softball, soccer, track team, and also coached shot put and discus athletic all through a span of 30 years. During her coaching year, she was recognized with many awards. As a Martin High School employee, she was recognized as a Teacher of the Month, Coach of the Year, received numerous plaques from parents, facility clubs, administration, LISD Athletic Director, and LISD School Board, and ex-volleyball players. After 32 years of working our beloved Martin High School, she retired. Ms. Carmen Gonzalez undoubtedly left her mark on those amazing, incredible athletes who played for her and inspired many of these students, athletes to become coaches and educators, as well as our former coach, Aida Rodriguez, who is here with us. We gathered here today to honor these Tigers who have been chosen to spend this life performing for a greater cause. Ms. Gonzalez would like to share a message to the students. Continue learning as much as you can, because what you learn, no one can take it away from you. Don't stop asking answers or questions. Ask for help. Please welcome from the class 1973 Tiger Legend, Ms. Carmen Gonzalez.
What more can I say? You know my whole life now. I want to welcome all of you, Tigers, because this is a beautiful event for me. And I'm very grateful and appreciated for the campus coordinators and the campus administrators who put this event together, the library staff, and all the personnel here at Martin High School. I know you all had your little input in doing this Tiger Legend. And I want to also thank Mr. Pitin Guajardo and his committee for their dedication and in organizing the Tiger Legends. I know it's hard, but you have done a marvelous job, and thank you for that. I want to thank the whole students that are here, the student body, and I know you want to be in class, but you have to be here. I'm very honored. I don't even have words to say how honored I feel, because I've been here at Martin more than half of my life. I was first a student, and then I was here for 33 years, and those were wonderful years for me. And I thank God that He always surrounded me with great people. I had hardworking, dedicated, and loyal coaches that cared for their teams, and I had my players. They were very dedicated to what they did. They would get up in the morning at I don't know what time, because practice started during the 2 days at 5:30. They can verify it. And we had 2 days, and sometimes we had 3 days. When UIL permitted, they said, you can do 3 days. Okay, we're going to do 3 days. But they say, no, you can only do 2 days. Okay, then we'll do 2 days. But they've been wonderful. My players and my managers, they put the teams together then. And then they would also help me out with the JVs and freshmen, tell them what not to do and what to do. And I'm very grateful for them. I'm grateful for their parents that they gave them the opportunity to belong to the team. And the teachers that helped us, because I would have to go and check their grades to see if they're passing, because if they were not passing, they couldn't play. So I thank them, and the student body. They would go and cheer for our teams, and that helps tremendously. You don't know how much animo you give the team when you go out there and cheer for us. And I also want to thank the administrators, that when the team, like the superintendent and also our athletic director and assistant directors, when we needed something, I would go to them and they say, okay, Carmela, let me see what we can do. And they always came through for us. And the community, sometimes our ice machine would break down or something else, and I would run to Popeyes, sir, can you give us some ice? Or to another establishment, and they say, yes, coach. And so I'm very, very happy that all these people were behind me. And I thank God that, well, my parents, I know that they sacrificed a lot to put me through college. My brother had to go to the Navy and then to the Army because they couldn't send both of us to the universities. And my sister started working, and I'm very thankful for my sister because she has always been by my side, and right now she's not here because she had an eye operation, and she's doing well, thank God. But she's been with me during my health times and my illnesses, and I'm very appreciative. She would drive my mother to the games, and I remember once she got lost because it was at LBJ, and my mother was so anxious and would say, we're going to be late, but thank God they weren't. Because she was the one that would always be on the bench praying, in the bleachers. And I want to thank my brother also, Fernando, and my sister-in-law, because whenever we had little events, they would always do a little bit of cooking for our team when we had our lock-ins and all that. So I've had a very good life. I can't say I haven't because of all the people that have been behind me. And
They say it takes a village to raise a child. I know I'm not a child, but all of my friends and all my family that have been behind me, they're the ones that deserve this honor because they're the ones that gave me the animal and the push and the, yes, you can do it, don't worry. Things will come out okay. And I was so nervous to be up here speaking. I can talk in front of my girls and be in front of the teams over there going against all the other teams that we played, but it's hard for me to talk in front of such a beautiful crowd. I love you all, and I've always had you in my hearts and in my prayers. God bless you all. Thank you. Thank you for this honor.
Next to present is Ms. Catherine Delgadillo, who will be introducing Imelda Rios Cuellar.
Good morning, Tiger Legends, honored guests, and LISD family. I hope you all are having a wonderful morning. My name is Catherine Delgadillo. I am a junior here attending Dr. Dennis D. Cantu Early College here at Martin High School, and I am also the proud captain of the district champion Lady Tiger soccer team. It is a great honor to be surrounded by such exceptional individuals. Honestly, it really is, who have left a mark here at Martin High School. We designate today to honor these individuals and look back at the past that defined their lives today. Today, I am honored to recognize a woman who has experienced the same life that many students here are living. She was once a girl like me from the barrio, infamously known as Los Amores, and is now a success story that many individuals can look up to. Imelda Rios Cuellar has been a woman that has acquired focus, perseverance, and has taken the initiative in every part of her life in order to accomplish her goals. Imelda Rios Cuellar lived just 3 blocks away from our most beloved Martin High School in the barrio Los Amores. She attended J.Z. Linedecker, L.J. Christian Middle School, and R&T Martin High School. During high school, she was part of choir, VOE, and was a student council representative. Additionally, she was part of the Upward Bound program from 9th to 12th grade. She met incredible people like her teacher, Mr. Valls, who influenced her path in life and her love for business, which she would soon go and pursue. Ms. Cuellar has many fond memories of Tigerland, including the infamous football games, plays, and bonfires. She was a part of the 1975 graduating class. After graduation, Ms. Cuellar attended Laredo Junior College, the University of Texas at Austin, and Laredo State University, which is now known as TAMU. She earned her Bachelor's of Art in Sociology at UT and her Bachelor's of Business Administration with a concentration in accounting at TAMU. During this period of time, she met and reconnected with Henry Cuellar, who introduced himself to her at the library where she was always found studying. All while that took place, Ms. Cuellar got her first official job at Union National Bank, where she was an accountant for a year. She also worked at Laredo National Bank for 5 years as a bank auditor and as the tax enforcement officer at Texas Comptroller of Public Accounts for 23 years. Although these were Ms. Cuellar's official jobs, I cannot fail to mention how throughout high school and college, she worked in many, many jobs. She went from working with her teacher, Mr. Valls, to working at a cable company, to working at the library, and so forth. She worked in many jobs, and honestly, that just really shows how hardworking she is and how she makes sure every moment counts, and that she's honestly a great role model to me because I'm a hard worker, and she just shows that it all is worth it at the end because look at where she is now. Present day, she is now married for 30 years to the man she met at the library, who is now known as United States Congressman Henry Cuellar, and is a loving mother to her daughters, Christina Alexandra Cuellar and Catherine Ann Cuellar. As Nelson Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Ms. Cuellar's accomplishments are reflections of her self-discipline, hard work, and commitment that she took in her years here at Tigerland. It is honestly my privilege to present a woman who embodies persistence and a hard working ethic that I greatly, greatly admire. Miss Imelda Rios Cuella, class of 1975 Tiger Legend.
I'm going to put on my glasses. Well, my speech is going to be 2 to 3 minutes, so I'm going to leave more room for everybody else that knows. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, good old Martin High. On behalf of my family, Henry, Cristina, Catherine, and myself, I would like to thank Principal Mario Moreno and the committee members who are honoring me today. To my fellow inductees, I am honored to be included with such a fine group of people today. It is indeed an honor for me to be standing here before you as a Tiger Legend. I am grateful for this recognition and humbled to be counted amongst the esteemed alumni who have received this honor before me. When I think back on my time at Martin High, I am reminded of the community of students, teachers, and staff who made this a special place. From the pep rallies to the football games, from the band concerts to the theater productions, there was always something happening here at Martin High School that brought the students together and filled us with the school spirit. But more than that, Martin High School was a place where I learned the values that have guided me through my life: hard work, perseverance, and the commitment to excellence. Whether it was in the classroom, in the field, or in the community, Martin High School taught me to set standards for myself and to strive to meet them every day. All in all, this prepared me for the education path that I took when I graduated from high school. I took my basic courses at Laredo Junior College, then I transferred to the University of Texas at Austin and obtained a bachelor's degree in sociology with concentration in psychology. I came back to Laredo and enrolled at Laredo State University, which then became TAMI-U, and graduated with a degree in business administration with concentration in accounting. My career started at Union National Bank. I was a bank accountant there. Then I applied to Laredo National Bank, and I was a bank auditor there for 5 years. Then I last worked at the Texas Comptroller of Public Accounts, and I retired from that agency. I have been involved in the following organizations: the Society of Martha Washington, the Princess Pocahontas Council, the Women's City Club, and Laredo Junior Achievement. On a familial note, Henry and I have been married for 30 years. We have 2 daughters, Cristina Alejandra and Catherine Ann. Cristina has a bachelor's degree in finance from the University of the Incarnate Word and a master's degree in business management from TAMI-U, and is aspiring to start a PhD program very soon. Catherine Ann has a degree in psychology from TAMI-U and is going to start a master's program in digital marketing this summer. All in all, I would like to say that this recognition is not just about me. It is about the teachers, the coaches, the mentors that have invested in me today and have helped me become the person that I am today. It is about the friends, the classmates who supported me and encouraged me along the way. It is about the Martin High School community, which continues to inspire for generations of students to come. So to everyone that has continued to play a part in my journey, I say thank you. Thank you for believing in me, for challenging me, for helping me become a Tiger Legend. Last but not least, I thank my mother Esperanza for instilling in me the good values, moral principles, encouraging me to study hard and work hard in life. My mother also taught me to give back to the community and share. So I have shared my husband, Henry. Who has worked so hard for the community he holds close to his heart. Henry, thank you for all you do. For the greater good, I'm sorry. To all students, I say, study hard, focus on your goals, and stay committed, and keep your dreams alive. Ladies and gentlemen, please know that I will always cherish this honor and memories and lessons that come with it. I end with this speech by Nelson Mandela. Education is the most powerful weapon to change the world. To everyone here, may God bless you and keep you in the palm of his hands. And to everyone, and I'd like to say one last word, go Tigers.
Next to present is Mr. Juan Segovia, who will introduce Gerardo Arambula.
Good morning, students, administration, and Tiger Legends. Welcome to Raymond and Tirsa Martin High School. My name is Juan Francisco Segovia Jr. I am a current senior at Dr. Dennis D. Cantu Early College High School here at Martin. And I am the Sergeant at Arms for the class of 2023 and the Library Club, a vocalist and guitarist for the Martin Mariachi Los Tigres del Sur, and part of the first team football academic all-state team. It is a great honor to be here today inducting a unique individual who has helped and served Laredo endlessly. An individual who understands the phrase, once a Tiger, always a Tiger, more than anyone else, and lives out Tiger pride daily. Today, I would like to introduce Mr. Gerardo Jerry Arambula from the mighty Tiger class of 1979. Mr. Arambula grew up in 4211 Logan in the barrio of Retama while attending Alma Pierce Elementary School and LJ Christian Middle School, where he was raised by his caring parents. His loving mother was Maria Esther Arambula, and his hardworking father was Matias Arambula Jr., who was also inducted as a Tiger Legend in 2007. Later on, he moved to 2420 San Francisco in the barrio of Trece, where he attended Martin High School. One of the greatest memories he has of Martin is following the footsteps of his two older brothers who took part in ROTC and the Banda de Animo. During his memorable time at Martin High School, Mr. Arambula participated in various clubs and organizations that shaped him into the great individual he is today. He participated in the school newspaper, Laredo Journal, and played a vital role by being a photographer. Mr. Arambula worked hard to be an excellent student athlete. He played baseball his entire 4 years. Through his participation in extracurricular activities, he earned distinct awards, certifications, and well-deserved recognition. He was able to balance and perfectly excel on the baseball field and in the classrooms. After graduation, Mr. Arambula took initiative in pursuing continuing education and attended different colleges and academies. He attended Laredo Junior College, Texas A&M International University, and Texas State University for the Texas Commission of Law Enforcement. During his first year of college, he held a part-time job and it helped shape his work ethic. In 1981, he attended the Laredo Police Academy to become a peace officer, and in 1984, he attended the Laredo Fire Department Academy and became an emergency medical technician. By the end of his career, he had accumulated 1,600 hours of continuing education and training. For 34 years, from 1980 to 2014, Mr. Arambula worked in the field of law enforcement, where he served his community and gave back to the youth. In his career, he held high-tier positions in law enforcement, which include Court Bailiff of the 46th District, 1st District Bailiff, Lieutenant in the Supervisor Court Police Division, Lieutenant in the Community Affairs Division, and lastly, he finished his legendary career as the Captain of the Civil and Warrants Division. He also became a certified instructor for drug abuse resistance education there, and became a certified instructor for gang resistance education and training. Great. He garnered many licenses and certifications in the area of law enforcement. Today, Mr. Arambala is retired and has built a beautiful family. He has left an unforgettable mark on our community. He has set the ultimate example of what a true Tiger legend and law enforcer should be. Above all, he has set the example for the youth of Laredo. He attributes his success to his family, who were his motivation, and especially his father, who positively influenced him. Lastly, he is grateful for serving the people of Webb County and is grateful to the city of Laredo for allowing him to do so. In closing, Mr. Arambala would like to share a message with the students present today. Never take anything or anyone for granted. Learn as much as possible and don't be afraid to ask questions. Take pride in being a student at Martin High. Your education is priority. Always remember, it is something no one can ever take away from you. I now introduce the one and only Tiger Legend from the class of 1979, Mr. Gerardo Jerry Arambula.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Well, all right, good morning. Yeah, I'm trying to stay awake myself. Okay, just a warning here for the organizers of this wonderful event. You never give an Arambula a microphone and expect him to walk away in 3 minutes. So please bear with me. First of all, I'd like to say good morning to the Tiger Legends committee. Thank you all very much. I'd like to say good morning to the students that are presenting us. Juan, that was a wonderful presentation. Thank you very much. To the inductees, I am so honored to be among you. But most importantly, again, I have to say thank you to the students, because that's why we're all here. That's why we're all here. And I was telling my presenter, I go, 44 years ago, April, 44 years ago, I was here. And he looks at me and says, sir, 44 years? I go, yes. You know, one of the things that stands out since even before I graduated, I really wasn't going to share this story with you all. I think I shared it with Juan. But I think this story merits that I share it. But if we're going to do this, ladies and gentlemen, we got to do this right. Incidentally, this is one of my dad's caps. So years ago, he opened up his plastic crate and he gave away a bunch of caps to family, to grandchildren, and to other family. So here's one of them. So he is here. So that leads me to one of the things I wanted to talk about, tradition. The tradition of Martin High School. I learned about it at a very young age. You see, I lived in a district where I was supposed to go to Nixon. I grew up around children that eventually went to Lamar and Nixon. Those were my childhood neighborhood friends. But little did I know that after the 6th grade, my parents, especially my father, was going to influence not only my older brothers, but myself to come to the high school.
'em.
in Laredo. So, that leads me to one of the things I wanted to talk about, tradition. The tradition of Martin High School. I learned about it at a very young age. You see, I lived in a district where I was supposed to go to Nixon. Those were my childhood neighborhood friends. But little did I know that after the 6th grade, my parents, especially my father, was going to influence not only my older brothers, but myself to come to the high school in Laredo. I come to Kristen, I didn't know anyone. It took me a good 2 years to make friends. By the time I got to Martin, I started to see some familiar faces when I started participating in basketball and in baseball. But that is something that I am very, very proud of. That's another word that when I think of Martin High School, I think of the pride. You see, in doing research about the Tiger Legends, and again, one of the things that motivated me so much about not only excelling here, but excelling in my career was my dad. So I'm finding out, ladies and gentlemen, that very early in the Tiger Legends program, my cousin, Amado Maurilio Peña, you all might recognize that name, he was inducted. My uncle, Odi Arambula, he was from the Laredo Times, he was inducted also. But more importantly, in 2007, my father was inducted. This is what I am most proud of, ladies and gentlemen. This induction, and that is the reason why this morning, this induction, I am dedicating it to my father and to my mother, who were both graduates of Martin High School, 1952. Another word that comes to mind is honor. I remembered seeing my dad go to work every morning, and he would walk out. He had a long sleeve shirt on and he had a tie, and I would think to myself as a little boy, I want to be like that. I want a job like that. Of course, I didn't know what he was doing. But he was an educator at the beginning, right after college. He later worked for the city of Laredo. But he eventually came back home. He returned to the Office of Communications with LISD. And that's where he ended his career in 2001. But going back, I have to mention the tradition. The tradition of Martin High School did not end with me, ladies and gentlemen. Out of 14 grandchildren that my parents had, there was one more. There was one student or one of the grandchildren that attended Martin High School, and that's my eldest daughter, Clarissa. She's over there in the back. So we never know, maybe the Tiger Legend legacy will continue. I would also like to make mention of one of my dad's favorite terms. I don't know where he picked it up. I don't know how long ago he had picked it up. But every time he wanted to compliment some MHS alumni, he would tell me, "Mijo, eso es puro Tiger." So students, if somebody ever compliments you about that and says, "Hey, eres puro Tiger," that's the ultimate compliment. What I want to share with the students is to make the best of the opportunities that are put before you. You have a great school here. You have great administrators. You have great teachers, counselors, and support staff. It's not going to be easy, students. Life is not going to be easy. Any of the success that you attain, grow from it. And any of the failures that you have, learn from them. But always keep moving forward. Always. Take with you the MHS tradition, the Tiger pride. Always. Take that pride with you and the drive to make your family proud. In closing, it is a great honor to be standing here before you all, especially the students, and to remind you all that I will always be here as a resource if you all need me to come out and visit. It is something that I would do in the past in my career in regards to public relations. So I could not be prouder to come back and visit your classrooms. In closing, I look forward to your success, students, to see that one day you all will be puro Tiger. Thank you again, and God bless.
Next to present is Ms. Princess Gallardo, who will introduce Colleen Rodriguez.
Good morning, faculty, staff, and fellow Tiger Legends present here today. I am Princess Alexandra Gallardo, also a proud member of the District Champion Lady Tiger soccer team. I am extremely honored to be here today to present an amazing woman who has worked tirelessly for what she is today. It is an extreme privilege to present you this morning, Tiger Legend from the class of 2004, Ms. Colleen Rodriguez. Ms. Rodriguez is the daughter of Maria and Diego Rodriguez. She grew up living in 1819 Victoria Street in the barrio called El Cuatro. Colleen attended J.C. Leyendecker Elementary from pre-K through kindergarten. She then moved to A.T. Dovalina Elementary and attended from 1st grade to 5th grade. After middle school, she later then graduated from Raymond and Teresa Martin High School. While in her high school years, Colleen was part of some extracurricular activities, such as Vidal M. Trevino School of Communications and Fine Arts, Campus Crime Stoppers, Student Council, Class of 2004, Shattered Dreams Committee, American Red Cross, and Laredo Morning Times student correspondent. Ms. Rodriguez was an excellent student. She was part of the top 10 class of her class. She served as the Campus Crime Stopper ambassador. Later won Miss Crime Stoppers, Border Patrol Youth of the Month, and Miss Tejano and Proud. After high school, Ms. Rodriguez continued with her studies at Laredo Community College and earned her associates in applied science with a concentration in criminal justice. She then attended Texas A&M International University, where she earned her Bachelor's of Science in Criminal Justice and a minor in Sociology. Ms. Rodriguez did not stop there. She attended different programs such as Texas Crime Stoppers Technical Institute, Safe School Institute, National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, and lastly, Texas Municipal Course Education Center. Ms. Rodriguez has become a very successful woman at a young age. She is an executive director of Laredo Crime Stoppers, Campus Crime Stoppers program director, and preceding municipal judge in Cenizo, Texas. Ms. Colleen leaves a strong and inspiring message for the future leaders of our society. Just do it. Follow your dreams, never doubt yourself, and never let anyone say you can't do what your heart desires. Above all, get educated. If there is something someone can't take away from you, it's your education. It is my privilege to present you the following Tiger Legend, a young, successful woman who I look up to and wish to be one day, Ms. Colleen Rodriguez from the mighty class of 2004.
Good morning, thank you. I said I wasn't gonna get nervous, but I'm the last one to speak, and I've heard so much from these Tiger Legends. I am very excited to be here today and humbled to be amongst the Tiger Legends. Congratulations to the 2023 honorees. Privileged to be listening to students' introductions and getting to know one another through the impact you all have made in the community I grew up and that you led. And now here I stand doing just that, leading from your example. And I heard so many wonderful stories, so thank you for leading the Tigers and leading our community. I'm extremely grateful for the opportunity to be recognized among you. So thank you to everybody who nominated and selected me to be a part of the Tiger Legends 2023. I stand firmly believing that I would not accomplish what I have if it wasn't for God, my family, friends, educators, and mentors. My favorite scripture reads, 1 Corinthians 15:10 says, "But by the grace of God, I am what I am, and his grace to me was not without effect. No, I worked harder than all of them, yet not I, but the grace of God that has led me every step of the way." I am so very grateful to everyone who has crossed paths with me and have made a difference in my life. I have so many fond memories of growing up and coming to school to my very last day up until graduation. Nostalgic when I hear the Banda de Animo play the fight song, I nearly get emotional thinking of all that I've done and have yet to fulfill. And it started here through these hallways, in the classrooms at lunchtime, talking to my friends, talking about the future. So many opportunities have come and gone, and I can't wait for what's to come. I am proud to serve my community and thankful for the privilege to make a difference and the impact where I can. To my family and friends, you have truly shaped my destiny and always encouraged me to do my best. You are my biggest cheerleaders in life. Thank you for being part of this incredible journey. To the educators, books, sports, homework, and knowledge, you are the pillar of student success, in and out of the classroom, and into the future. To the students, here's wishing you the very best for your future. Your wisdom is your strength in life. Go out and learn. Your education is something no one can ever take away. I dedicate this to the past Tigers who have made a difference, to the present Tigers who are making a difference, and to the future ones that are definitely going to make a difference. I close with this. God's wisdom always leads to promotion and good success. I'm proud of this honor and tradition of Martin High School. I am extremely grateful and humble for this recognition. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. At this time, I just want to close our ceremonies, and then we have two events going on. But first and foremost, I want to tell all our inductees, thank you very much. It means the world to me, and it means the world to our staff, just in the words of wisdom and sharing your stories of tradition, culture of Martin High School. I know that our students are listening, and they'll take them to heart, and they'll be better people for it. To all our honored guests and to all our special guests, I just thank you for joining us this morning. And whatever you need from Martin High School, we're always here to help. We're a community that is embedded in all of the city of Laredo, so just contact me if you need anything else. Also, they reminded me that last year in the Tiger Legends, and I know we have some scholarship foundations and people that donate to Martin High School. If you are ever interested in supporting some of our students and providing scholarships for them, just look me up on the website, and we can arrange something in order for provide a future for our students. So now the best thing, if all the Tiger Legend nominees can join me over here by our setup. Will you come over here, please? behalf of Martin High School, myself as the principal, we just congratulate you for being the 23 Tiger Legend nominees, and now you're officially inducted, and we're going to be unveiling the plaque. Thank you. Right here behind you. Congratulations.